Right, man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV. Woo!
All right, man, I seen Eddie Hearn do an interview. I don't know if it was before or after the Fury and Chisora fight. I say it was more than likely after, where he's sitting here criticizing Jaime Munguía. He talked about Tank tweeting at him about the PEDs and all that, but didn't answer the damn question. Then he talks about Terrence Crawford putting the fight with Ivory on pay-per-view. So he's sitting here talking all this shit. But what I find out is you just was a part of Fury and Chisora, right? Wasn't Chisora his fighter? You know what I'm saying? You just put on Fury and Chisora. That's crazy to me. He's sitting here talking all this shit. Right? He's sitting here talking all this shit about everybody else. But the fact remains is you tried to hide a ped offense from another fighter. Right? Or am I making this shit up? You tried to hide a ped offense from another fighter. Right? You be putting on shitty ass cards, just as Al Heyman. Your fighters was talking about how they ain't got no money. AJ was complaining about money. Chisora was complaining about money. Right? You know, you talking about pay-per-views, dude. You be putting on some bullshit. Come on, talk about that matchmaking you doing with Canelo. You about to fight John Ryder. Y'all probably gonna put it on pay-per-view in the UK and probably in the US of A. So my thing is, he talking all this shit about Ellerby. He talking all this about everybody else, dude. Like I told y'all, same case, different faces. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is, dude. You see her talk all this shit about everybody. Oh, Jamal Charlo, he ain't fighting. You know, I don't know when he gonna fight again. At the end of the day, Jamal Charlo will be the second biggest name that Dimitri Bivol ever fought. All them other people that name Canelo Alvarez, the average fucking fan don't know who them niggas is. Felix Valera, Sullivan Barrera, and they good fighters, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Joe Smith Jr., you can go on and on and on. But most average fans don't even know who those people are. So don't try to sit here and diminish Jamal Charlo. And I like Jamal, but I understand. So he ain't never fought. Dimitri Bivol fight a whole bunch of nobody. You just had him fight my mans. Did he fight Yuniesky Gonzalez? You trying to get him to fight Joshua Buatsi. Nobody know the fuck Joshua Buatsi is in the free world, brother. Nobody. You trying to put Philip Harkovich in there with Usyk to stop Undisputed, so stop acting like you different. You not. Your fighters complain about money. You stopping the best fight versus the best when you don't have a stake in there. So stop acting like you trying to advance boxing and you different from LB and your fighters be better and more known than Jamal Charlo. Stop it. Stop it. We know Terrence Crawford. I don't know how they gonna do it. Why you worry about other grown people business? Well, I'm doing fights all over the world. Guess what? Nobody give a fuck. Nobody care about that shit y'all put on Saturday. Real talk. Let's be real. Nobody cares. If you sat at home and watched Fury and Chisora, dude, hey, man, either you trying to stay out of trouble or you must live in Hicks Lick, Oklahoma. Because, bruh, I did not watch that bullshit. I was out here moving and shaking. Y'all know how it is. I said I'm not going to stand and watch any bullshit-ass boxing no more. I told you I'm not. I ain't watched Chocolito and Estrada. I was at the bar de Nino watching the Michigan game. Shout out to Michigan, go blue, hell to the victors, right? But you know, it wasn't no World Cup on either. That shit wasn't on the casino. My wife was feeling that shit. They probably was on in the sports book, but the sports lounge. But I ain't going there. Long story. But yeah. You know, he's sitting here criticizing everybody like his shit don't stink. I know you'd like to think your shit don't stink, but a little bit close. closer, cause your roses smell like So I don't be trying to hear that shit, dude. Like the dude, that grinds my gears. He's a hypocrite. He's a hypocrite. For real. Cuz a hypocrite. You put on these shitty ass shows, you done ran through the zone money like the Maverick. And what you got to show for it? Well, you know, I mean, his matchmaking is not too good, and I don't know what Golden Boy. Why don't worry about what Jaime doing, nigga? What about Matchroom? You doing all these shows, and the zone's still in trouble. And like I said, don't get me twisted. I don't hate Eddie. I don't dislike Eddie. You know what I'm saying? I treat him the same way Al Heyman, Bob Arum, they all the same. They always want to make fights when it's in their favor. Always prepared to make fights when it's in their favor. But you going around talking on American business and you not a factor in America. You trying to put AJ in there with Dillian White. Nobody want to see that shit. After Dillian White struggled with Jermaine Franklin, a lot of people thought he lost. Come on. And AJ out here complaining about money. He ain't been touching none of that money. They say he touching the start of 100 million and all that. He not touching that, bro. Nigga was just complaining about money, bro. I told y'all they got a system in which that keeps the fighter broke. You hear me? They got a system in which that's designed to keep the fighter broke, like it's designed to keep the average Hollywood actor broke. As an athlete, it's not too much of a system because guess what? Once I'm drafted, I don't really need an agent. I can hire a lawyer. I can represent myself, read the legal terms, and do it myself. Guess what? The system in which keep football and NBA players and American football players broke is self-inflicted. Going to the club, buying chains, buying cars that depreciate, buying houses that you can't maintain, that you never stand in. Sack chasing over here and there. They do it to themselves. It's self-inflicted. In boxing, obviously you can have those things in boxing, but promotional fees, taxing your money. Gotta pay a manager, gotta pay an advisor, gotta pay the cut man, gotta pay the trainer. Come on, you gotta pay for your hotel when you go to a fight. All that shit. They probably recouping pre-diems and all that stuff. So, quite frankly, I really ain't trying to hear it. Quite frankly. This is my humble opinion. I really ain't trying to hear from Eddie Hearn. You hear him criticizing everybody else. Oh, what is he doing? Well, let's talk why you didn't go into detail about yo ass. Well, I seen Tank delete something. I don't know what's wrong with him. He keeps deleting it and he talks about me. Well, let's talk about it. Why did you try to cover up a drug test? Why did you try to cover up a drug test? And not tell Oscar Rivas? Come on. Why you continue to represent Conor Benn and Dillian White when they popped hot? Dillian White popped hot allegedly multiple times. So let's not talk about having morals. His own, like the Tank said, his own don't care. All they care about is their revenue. They don't care about the well-being of Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Davis, Anthony Joshua, Floyd Mayweather. They don't care shit about that, y'all. They do not care about the well-being of the fighter. They care about the well-being of the pocket. That's why fighters retire, they chew them up, spit them out. Then when it's time to, get a reward or go into Hall of Fame, they celebrate them for a minute. They pass away, they celebrate them for a minute. They forgot. The sanctions belt mighties make their money off the fighter. The managers make their money off the fighters. The venues, the cities make their money off the fighters. The fans get their enjoyment off the fighters. And once they gone and chewed out and spit out, nobody give a fuck. Look how Eddie Hearn did Chris Eubanks Sr. Nobody cares. So at the end of the day, they don't have no morals regarding y'all. Y'all ain't even pawns, bro. What you tell my mans on the wire? Say y'all just pawns on the chessboard. That's all y'all is. Y'all, the pawn can never move up and be king or queen. You could be a smart ass pawn, and the smartest way is to defy the system and do something different. But you gotta have leverage and power. And in boxing, there's so many more talented fighters than people who got world titles, bro. Trust me. Terence Crawford is not an isolated situation, bro. Who else we got out here that popped out? It seemed like they popped out of nowhere. It's a bunch of them. Jerron Ennis. There's so many other really, really good guys who didn't get a chance to be an Olympian. You know, who people forget about, who won national championships and all that shit. And you know what I'm saying? That don't get the opportunity. They might have a few losses because they didn't have the backing and all that shit. There's plenty of them type of guys out there, bro. Plenty of talent out there. Plenty. So Eddie Hearn sitting there crying me a river and all that bull crap he talking about, he no different than everybody else in this damn system. Trust me. He no different. He criticizing people and doing the same thing, but when the subject come to him, he ain't got shit to say. Answer the question, Eddie. Answer the question. Answer it. Why you ain't tell the other fighters? Why you working with so many drug cheats? Why you ain't dropping them? So, it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJGood313, Venmo CJGood313, PayPal link in description. Hit the link tree, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, the whole 9. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.